Why do chain letters persist as urban legends? Have you ever received a message telling you to send $1 to 10 people or face bad luck? Despite being around 4 centuries, chain letters still pop up today. It's pretty wild how these old-school messages keep showing up in our digital world. So, what makes them stick around for so long? Well, it all comes down to how they tap into our minds and social habits. Chain letters play on our superstitions and fears. They threaten bad luck if you don't pass them on, and promise good fortune if you do. Back in the 6th century, religious chain letters warned people that copying the message would bring blessings, while ignoring it would bring curses. These messages used authority and fear to make sure people followed the instructions. Even today, similar stories spread online, warning that ignoring a chain could bring disaster or that forwarding it will bring luck. These stories feel very real because they connect to our deep fears about fate and misfortune. Another reason they last is because of the way they grow. Chain letters are like a pyramid scheme. Each person forwards to others, who then do the same. This creates a rapid spread, even though mathematically it's impossible for everyone to keep the chain going forever. When the chain breaks, people often believe it's because bad luck struck, not because the system was flawed. For example, in 1935, a chain letter called the Send-a-Dime scheme became so popular that stores sold certificates proving participation. When it collapsed, people believed breaking the chain caused bad luck, making the story even stronger. Technology has helped chain letters evolve and survive. When photocopiers appeared in 1959, copying became easier and more consistent. This meant the messages could spread faster without changing much. Now, with social media, forwarding a chain takes seconds. You can send a message to hundreds of friends with just a few clicks. This ease of sharing keeps chain letters alive and thriving, even after hundreds of years. Chain letters also act like early memes. They mutate and remix as they spread. A message asking for 5 copies in 24 hours might get miscopied as 24 copies, creating new versions. These variations make the legend more interesting and adaptable to different cultures or fears. During tough economic times, money-related chains appear. During health scares, new threats and promises emerge. They keep reinventing themselves to match what people are worried about. Social pressure is another reason they stick around. When you get a chain letter, you might feel like you have to pass it on to avoid bad luck or to keep your friends happy. Sometimes, the message feels very personal, even if it was sent randomly. This mix of superstition and social obligation makes ignoring or deleting the message tough. People often forward chains because they don't want to disappoint others or face the supposed consequences. Lastly, the stories about chain letters help them stay alive. The legend says if you ignore the message, nothing happens. But if you forward it and nothing bad occurs, that's proof it works. This makes the story unfalsifiable. No matter what happens, it confirms the legend. Even when authorities warn that these messages are scams or hoaxes, the stories persist. They adapt to new platforms and keep spreading because they're built into how humans share stories and fears. Today, chain letters have moved onto social media. They might ask for money, gifts, or challenge you to do something in a certain time frame. They look different, but the core idea remains the same: forward or face the consequences. As long as humans feel uncertain and want to connect with others, chain letters will keep finding new ways to survive. They're one of the oldest forms of viral content, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon.